All right, hi. I'm going to give you a quick video tour of the garden. It's probably the best vegetable garden that we've had ever. It's most organized, it's got the most growing right now, so I want to give a quick tour to show you what's growing at this point. For starters, we've got 4 4x10 beds down the left-hand side facing oriented north-south, and on the right-hand side we have 4 4x10 beds oriented east-west. So we'll start here. Here we have acorn squash, and we've got some that are starting to turn into actual fruits. Some acorn squash there. It's a big plant, it's got a lot of flowers on it. We're going to see a lot of acorn squash. Over here we have some cucumber in this next bed, and there's a few cucumbers which are beginning to grow. We've got other cucumber plants in the other beds, and I'll show you those in a minute. If we come down the middle between these two, we've got some butter lettuce, it's called, interplanted between these this melon plant here, right here, and this acorn squash. And we even have, if we look down in between here, have one starting to grow. We believe that these are cantaloupes, but they were unmarked in an envelope, so we're not quite sure. Over here we have another acorn squash, which means we're going to have too much acorn squash. So we got another one growing there, and again, lots of flowers. There's going to be lots of fruit here. And over here I believe we have either some cilantro or parsley, I can't remember which one it is, growing in that bed. So we make our way through here to the next set of beds. Here we have potatoes of different varieties, and not much to see there because it's growing underground. And then in the back we have a pumpkin plant that's getting quite large and has no fruit on it yet, but again, lots of flowers over there. Here in this bed we have some mostly failed peas, but I interplanted with them some pole beans. They're going to grow up and hopefully use this trellis that we made for the peas. And here we have broccoli, which doesn't look like broccoli yet, but they're coming along. Next to it we have some more bush beans intermixed with some marigolds, and then next to them we have eggplant. So eggplant, more beans, and then scarlet runner beans, which are running up this trellis here. Had a lot of flowers on those, but haven't had any beans yet. Come around to the other side, we have kale, some Russian blue kale, which is probably past primed at this point. And then next to it we have other kinds of kale, I don't know what kinds. And then finally we have 2 zucchini plants with plenty of flowers and zucchini squash coming along. As we can see, they're quite happy. Gotta pick a bunch of these now because they're getting pretty big. In this next bed here, we've got a variety of things. These are a combination of just bush beans. So we have a few bush beans here, and then intermixed with some other beans, I forget what they're called, for beef stew. Then we have some romaine lettuce, and again some more butter lettuce, and then red leaf lettuce. More beans. We have tons of green beans to pick here. You gotta get on that. And then finally we have some peas in this bed, all of which are ready to pick. And then down between the peas we've got a couple of rows of carrots, late planted. Some are just coming up, and others didn't do so well because they were old seeds. In the next bed we've got more cucumbers, and as you can see down here, plenty of fruit to pick. Nice big cucumbers there, lots of flowers. We'll see a lot of cucumbers out of this. And then down here we have some French radishes, many of which are ready to pick, or maybe even past prime, but we have a lot of radishes to pick. And then next to those we've got green peppers, and maybe more radishes, carrots, cabbage, which doesn't look like cabbage yet, more carrots, which are coming along there. They come late in the season. Over here we've got some more radishes. These are looking pretty good, actually. These are skinny little radishes. They're not like the round kind that you're used to seeing. And then we have some just regular garden variety tomatoes, pardon the pun, next to some, I think, cherry tomatoes. Next, oh, and in between the two of them, there's scallions, or no, these are onions, yellow onions, and then some scallions in between here. Finally, some more tomatoes. And then, just for good measure, a little bit more kale, because Juliet likes kale. So there we go. That's what we've got going on, and time to start picking some things. Bye.